So hello everybody. So I just seen one of the dude is an atheist. Remember, these are just words battling a God believer, right? So is God committing murder when he takes somebody out of life? You could say yes, because God is also deceiving people by many accounts. I will say yes, bro. But what is murder? Remember, murder is just a made up word. He also plays the other side. God is very evil and learning how to be eviler because there's many ways of forms of God. Remember, he's also human, the air you breathe. He's so many things that we're being deceived by because he loves to see you suffer. That's one thing about God that Jesus broke it to me. He loves to see you suffer. That's why you're a slave to this world. You got to get up, go to work, and pay an invisible. You got to pay him to be alive because you're a slave, and that's suffering. When your land, listen, America stole this land, right, and killed the Native Americans and other cultures that we weren't told. They literally got away with it, right? And then they created a law, I think in the 1850s, or excuse me, late 1800s, to protect the Native Americans of trying to get retribution to get, or get their money back, their land. So the iron in the situation, does he allow massacres and all this stuff? If you're a God believer, he's the one that creates it. The guy is saying that it's not murder if it's God because he gives you life. He actually deceives you by many accounts because it's him invisible doing all this stuff behind your back. And Jesus knows this because the world you live in is not real. The world you live in is not real. It's the evil matrix, man. Matrix just breaks it down to you. The irony. You think you're naturally smart, right? You're not naturally smart. You're not. You have to learn how to crawl, walk, talk, all that stuff. That's Jesus Christ right there looking as you grow, because school is, it's a beautiful thing to learn. But you're going to become a robot, like other people say. Basically, you're going to be programmed to become a worker, and that is slavery. And that's the most suffering thing, because if you don't get any type of money, they'll kick you the fuck out. Look how people treat you when you have no money. People will treat you the most terrible person. This person's a lazy, a bum. This dude don't like to work. He's a drug addict. He's an alcoholic. I mean, cigarettes, they've been known for hundreds of years. That amazing. When did it become awareness? In the 90s, right? They got sued. The cigarettes have been killing people, and they promote this stuff in the movies to this day that people are dying from cigarettes. Bro, that shit kills mad people. But there's stuff that you don't see in this world, which is God. He's the air. You got to see the air, how polluted it is, man. I'm just trying to tell you, so many things can kill you, but he also possesses people to a level that he makes you kill your family. He does that all the time to everybody. Everybody's so evil. God is very evil, and it shows you in the books how the massacres, all this stuff in the Old Testament, in the book of Genesis, all this stuff, even in the movies, how he brags about all this stuff, how he just allows this stuff to happen. If you say if you're a big God believer, why he don't just wipe evil away? Because he's evil himself. If you analyze the situation, look at the situation, bro. Homelessness is so bad now that you got to be like, wow, bro, it's so terribly bad. But they're blaming the individual. They're blaming that person. You should stop drinking, which is a good thing. All these things come from Jesus Christ. To please stop doing this, find ways to get help, of course, But why is it so accessible? Because God is the physical item that the air, deceiving you the whole time. Death will reveal this to you all the time, that God is very evil and he loves to see you suffer. He gets a hard on. He sees you suffer. He's the one killing you, taking the air out of your lungs and making the situation to kill you. That's because you're the vulnerable human that doesn't know all this. You could go anywhere around the world. He'll just wait. He'll just wait to kill you, and then in a car accident, plane crash, all this evil just doesn't go away. And I said it yesterday. When they killed Jesus Christ, right? He didn't sacrifice himself. He didn't just be like, let me sign up let me sign this up and this cover this cross. No, they killed him. They killed him. Like, we want him crucified. And once again, they're just saying it right there. He is the one deceiving people by possession to level. That's why myself, I'm being gang stalked, and I know this. And hey, man, I'm not like great, like running out like in 2021 or doing something odd of the possession out of character, smelling like shit and piss. It's because Jesus Christ knows where is God at. I'll go battle him, and I don't give a shit. I'll give on my life. I don't care. Fuck that dude. Fuck that spirit motherfucker. Fuck that entity. Fuck the shadow. I'll tell him right in his fucking face, fuck you, kill me now, and that's it. And that's being real talk, because I have told and have seen these things, and I'm like, fuck you. And that's the truth. But he's so evil, he just waiting for a slip up to get you in the location and to talk to other humans. So always be careful about jail, about, I said authority today, about hospitalization, because mental illness isn't real. It's just been pushed by agenda by him to possess other humans, to push that you're mentally ill. No, you're not mentally ill, man. You're not mentally ill. And I said about God, he could kiss my ass, he could suck my dick, he could do it, fuck him. I'll be dead, and he'll still be here trying to find ways to kill other humans. And then when you're dead, trust me, Jesus Christ will tell you straight the fuck up, bro, this dude is evil, he's here. And you think hell is real, bro, hell's been here for the whole time, behind the hidden mist, man. So I'm not saying this cocky because I care for your life. I care for you because so sad that you haven't seen possession so bad that I've seen, that is the entity in their body. The entity is in their body. Like the movie Venom, he talks to another entity and it's like gimmicky and it's like, oh, he's a superhero. No, dog, the entity is in your body. It's in the air you breathe, the food you eat, the way you go out. You're like basically half live, half dead, if you could look at it like that, right? It's in your body. That's God, aka the devil, doing this to you, man. Please, it's just so sad you can't specifically see these things. And sometimes I'd be like, yo, you know what? I'll leave it alone to argue with people. Just think about all this stuff that you see in movies and books. It comes from somewhere. The source, it's the evilness is God playing the part of the superhero, and he's also deceiving you because he's literally evil. You're not going to create something and then be like, you know what? I didn't know it was going to go this bad, and keep going it till forever. Think about this. If you're going to create something and it hurts people, you're going to do whatever to do to stop it, right? If you're going to be like, oh, this is way out of hand, and finally stops, right? No, he keeps going. He just keeps going and going and going. He doesn't care because you don't see him. He could bend matter. He's the air you breathe. So many ways he could get you. And that's sad that we only got a certain amount of time to battle him. So I'm just telling you all this. If you're going to create something very evil and continue, it's because you're evil yourself. And that's the truth. And that is God. That's not the individual's fault because he's possessed and his life is super different from mine and super different from yours. Just look at it like that. One love, everybody.